down the street. So this is a victim of genocide, and we need to show that to people to wake them up, to like stir them up to action, you know?
I agree. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's disturbing.
It should be disturbing, you know? We should disturb people. Like, people are at peace with this. They're going about their business like it's normal, when they should be reacting with great urgency to stop it.
Because it is an atrocity.
Yeah, like on Roosevelt Road, like a few miles away, it's happening it's gonna happen tomorrow morning.
Does this help though? Like, it very well may. I'm just like hoping it does.
It does. Like, we're having a conversation right now, and I'm educating you, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, I have close family and friends who opened a support center right across an abortion center.
Okay,
right across the street,
awesome.
And they helped to save over 1,000 babies. You know,
wow.
Mothers would walk out and they not know what to do. You know, they just go because they feel like that's the only option. And then they say, "Hey, just come talk to us." You know. And
yeah, that's awesome.
So it's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd encourage you to go out to that killing facility.
Yeah.
Like where they, oh thanks, where they're murdering children. You know, you can go out there when you have time. Like, because I went to this school for 4 years,
yeah.
And they hardly ever talked about this. I went through like social science classes, and they talked about like racism and like gender inequality, and they didn't talk about this, yeah. Which is bizarre. So like, this place needs a wake-up call. This place, like the students here are not acting like genocide is going on right down the street. So, right. So we're abolitionists of abortion, like the abolitionists of slavery in the 1800s. This place was founded by William Blanchard, an abolitionist.
Oh, yeah,
and yet, like, we're living in history's most devastating Holocaust, like the most devastating genocide in world history. And like, where are the abolitionists? You know, where are the people fighting for justice and mercy in this culture of death?
Yeah.
So we need to be here to wake people up.
No, I know. Well, it needs to be so unsettling to just watch Christians stop going about their acting, having peace in the midst of child sacrifice. They need to go out of their comfort zones, go to abortion rights, go to the streets, go to the legislatures, stop voting for pro-life politicians, only vote for those who will abolish abortion. Right now, like, not only here, but I went to Bob Jones, one of the strongest Christian schools in America, and they're not doing anything about it. Right. And I was discussing, I mean, like, there's no urgency whatsoever. I'd ask how many students, how many faculty members here want to do abortion law. I'm guessing zero. I don't know that for sure, but I've been out there. A lot of times I'm the only Christian out there, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And that's terrible. You know, when you have a college founded by an abolitionist, just as the college founded by an abortionist, there should be a lot more Christians out there. But we make excuses. We say it's not my call.
True. No, yeah, like, and like with right, and like the Rwandan genocide, you know, like every country just stood by the sidelines, ignoring it when we look at, say, you know, the Jewish Holocaust.
Okay.
Say, oh, what an atrocity! We'll never let that happen again. But
yeah.
You know, it happens all the time.
It's it's happening in our country right now.
Yeah. Every day for 46 years.
Yeah, it's just
Christians are silent about it.
And you're speaking
of problems. Like, when we've gone to churches to try to awaken them, the response has been terrible.
The only thing, like, right off the bat that, you know, was a little offsetting is, you know, whether it's being done in love for these kids, right, who are, you know, not given a chance to live, right? So it's whether people know that perspective and your intentions, you know, right off, not you in particular, but just in general. Because, like, I have a family friend, you know, who had gotten an abortion, you know, struggles with mental illness, etc., you know, just tough stuff. And she's been really offset by the amount of, like, hate and just like hate and just not even love, or like, hey, maybe you should do this instead. Just like really brutal, mean hate for, you know, her mistake she made. So it's like,
was it a mistake though? Was it a mistake to murder her child, or was it just intentional killing of her own baby?
Well, a mistake as in something you later regret.
Okay. Okay. So she just has a lot of people like hating her for that. You're saying they're.
Well, yeah. It's not. There's something to be said about, you know, correcting and, you know, revealing some of the, you know, what's hidden in the dark, and,
yeah,
you know, ministering to them, you know, trying to help them realize, but
yeah,
it's got to be done in love, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like, yeah, people, that's where you get that shame versus guilt, you know, conflict. It's
yeah,
tricky. It's hard to know how to deal with it exactly.
People should feel shame over their sin so they can repent and come to Christ, and you can call them to repent in a loving way.
Yeah, no, right, definitely. And you know, and that's where it's like really about like just trying to build relationships with people and just walk in love and just be that reflection of Christ, you know, where then when they see you, they're like, there's something different, you know, I should maybe listen to what this guy has to say, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes a wake-up call is what's needed. You know, it's hard to know the right answer, but I do agree with you. Something has to be done.
I think these images need to be out on the streets on a regular basis, because sometimes people turn away from murdering their children after seeing something like this.
And I've heard testimonies of abolitionists or Christians who've gotten involved because of these images. They see how
Right on. Yeah.
And the two
would you like one?
How can you show as a couple? So it's like, well, if you're a Christian, you should be like, this is happening to my neighbors, I need to do something about it. That's the proper response. Not trying to hinder these images.
Would you like one?
But like,
it is disgusting. That's why we need to stop it from happening, instead of ignoring it and turning a blind eye.
The silence of Christianity is what makes this Holocaust continue.
It's just, yeah. How often do you get responses where it does like help them? Because I'm totally with you that like something.
I think this works at a subconscious level. So even though people's initial reaction be like, "Whoa, like, oh, those crazy people," they're like, whenever they think about abortion in the future, this image may come back to their mind. You know, they like know what it looks like, and if they may be considering it in the future, they're gonna be like, yeah, I saw those guys out in the street one time, and I saw just how crazy that is and how violent it is, and I don't want to do that to my baby. You know, you never know how God's going to use something in the future. And I think these images are very powerful, and it needs to be exposed because it's hidden away. You know, you can't see it. Like, there's not dead bodies of children all over the place. You know, like if we could see that, we'd probably have more urgency. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I'm pro-life, but I don't think that's an effective way to...
Yeah, we were discussing that.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's not going to help someone. It's going to turn people away.
Well, actually, I know a woman who lives right across the railroad tracks who turned away from murdering her baby because I was in front of Planned Parenthood with a sign like this with dead babies on it. And that was a big reason why she turned away. So these images actually save people's lives.
I just don't think it's like... I think there's like better ways to do it, but...
Okay, would you like a pamphlet?
No, thank you.
I'd encourage you to be a voice for these kids. Find a better way if you think there's a better way.
Okay.
Would you like one?
Sure. Thanks.
Would you like one?
Well, I'll be, praying God's able to use it, however.
Yeah, man, think about what you're going to do to help these kids. Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. What's up, dude?
Have a good one.
Okay, see ya.
I'll take one of those, by the way.
Okay.